sounds like we have a hunter making some noise here. Looks like our setup is 2 Uzis and 2 shotguns. Charger coming in as well. Hunter getting dead stopped. Charger cleared quickly, and the jockey looking like he got 1 scratch in. Very, very poor attacks in vVv, but you can't really expect much from this area, as we saw on the last side. What do you think?
I think both teams win it a little bit early. It's definitely an urge to try and get that attack in as soon as possible, so even if it doesn't go well, you just are able to spawn it again. But I would have waited till maybe right around here to start my first attack, because common are a lot more present here and a lot more places to spawn in as well.
My quarrel with that is, if you wait for here, then you don't have an attack at the bottom of the bridge. And if they just fly through it... Oh, looks like Charger came in and missed. Got a punch off. Hunter was cleared, and Smoker did a little bit of damage. We have some decent chip happening. Much more successful attack with this one than the last one. We should be seeing Blight here moving very quickly through the map, but they seem to be taking their time. Which I've yelled at them about many a time.
It's very devastating to the opponent team when they're shut down and then push through a good third of the map while they're gone.
Tank is now up. It looks like Blight will not be pushing as far forward as vVv did, choosing to take it back by the Humvee, which is my preferred spot, although there are a few more spawn points here that you have to cover. And they do not have the hunting rifle from the billboard. Rock coming in and easily skied it.
I agree, I do like that place, though it looks like they're gonna try and break forward a little bit and break formation. Jockey coming in as well as Charger. Looks like Charger missed, and Jockey pulling Anias a little bit forward. He's cleared though, and now they're in the same position as vVv was. Charger looking like he's going to come in. Hunter getting a quick pounce on somebody, but cleared almost instantly. Now the tank is lit, and go ahead, Moosey.
Charger missed again. That poor Charger, played by Joshi, just didn't have it going on. Anias eats a rock from the tank, but it looks like they got the tank cleared very quickly and only took 1 rock hit. Again, if they can play the rest of this level as well as they have been, they should have no problem winning it.
Reloading.
Unless something big happens like the Charger on Crawl last round, it's going to be very hard to beat this infected. We have a Boomer coming in, getting a single proximity boom, and looks like he was the only one that came in. What do you think about that, Moosey?
Looks like everybody else is coming in. I've seen that. Oh, Smoker getting in there, Jockey in the spit, Nugget taking a whole ton of damage as well as Anias. That boom can sometimes be a sacrifice to get a spitter for up top, because the Charger plus spitter is just devastating in any closed area.
Hey, look out!
Probably #1 combo in the entire game.
Anias boosting his team's morale, saying no more damage, which I would really like to see as well. Boomer getting a prox boom on 2, as well as a boom on 1. They should be able to clear this horde from the building very quickly. Charger getting a little too close to Vasik there and bouncing right off of him. My biggest quarrel with the Charger is you can't charge people when you're right next to them.
Hey man, that's easy.
Charger got in a couple scratches though, so that was a very successful attack on vVv's part for such a close-in area.
Alice, come on, man. A little pick me up.
They got a few booms in, and the Charger getting the melees in is probably the biggest thing. 10 damage per, devastating. And as for this, it looks like they're going in a little bit early. Charger coming in and charging horizontally instead of what he should be doing, charging down. The Smoker now pulling and knocking Anias down. How do you think they played that?
I think they really need to focus on getting in more damage here. With an attack like that, you're guaranteed probably about 30 damage, but I think they need still roughly 100 to beat this map. They give Anias a little boost by just pulling him down the cliff, and we see my favorite combination right here on Nugget, the pump shotgun with the laser sight.
Pump shotgun is pretty powerful by itself, and the laser sight makes the only problem with the pump, the accuracy, pretty much mitigated.
Taking this nice and slow, a jockey appears to be up. This is the final attack of the map. They need a lot of damage here. Sounds like Spitter's up as well. Jockey, a hunter, and a Spitter. Wonder what the fourth one is. Goo coming in, missing Helk completely. I think they just sacrificed their attack. Hunter getting a nice heat from Nugget. Charger lands on Helk, but doesn't do very much damage. I expect Blight to win this map.
That was a pretty poor attack on vVv. They really should have been more patient and waited. Spitter came in and kind of blew his load early. Like I said, that's one of the biggest problems. You want to wait until something happens on the Spitter. Patience is key. And the Blight team taking pretty handily the infected bonus.
That's the difference when one team gets a Charger and a Spitter, and the other team does not. You're looking at about 100 damage with the Charge plus Spit, assuming that you can get the in-kill.
Alright, we're back, round 2. Blight taking the infected bonus on the first round, so they're up by 100. Still anybody's game, though. What do you think their plan is on this map, Moosey?
After the first attack, which you try and bait out usually, this is a very, very general strategy. First attack, then you rush for tier 2s, and hope that they're not sniper rifles up ahead. Something we forgot to mention, this tournament is being played on the Confogl config, which has been worked on heavily by the community. As you can see, there are no health kits, only 4 sets of pills on the table, and on every level that can have a tank spawn, there will be a tank, as well as a increased likelihood, I believe, of a witch.
Yes, it's definitely important to mention, especially for our newer players. If you want to look for the complete set of changes, you can look on the L4D and L4D2 forum. There's a big long thread where it's Confogl, I think it's 106C.
Yeah, I believe they were debating between using 1.6 and 2.0. 2.0 begins removing tier 2s from the game, as we saw with Frostings at the end. Smoker coming in, getting a pull on Helk. Doing a little bit of chip, and then a Boomer getting blown up on him. They should be pushing forward here, but it appears they are backing up, so they're not going to be getting tier 2s before the next attack comes in. Charger missing and getting cleared immediately. So after this Boomer horde, they should be running. What do you think of that attack?
That was alright. I'm thinking that a little bit too much attention was played forward. The 3 people went in forward, and there was a lot of attention that could have been distraction from the back. The Boomer could have came in from the back instead of forward. Everybody was looking forward.
Reloading.
I think that attack, while okay, could have been a lot better.
Absolutely. Blight being pretty slow here, though. They should have hit tier 2s immediately, but it doesn't